So, welcome to Obdurate TV. Today we're playing ARK Survival Evolved. This is the standalone edition, the Survival of the Fittest, and I'm currently playing a free-for-all ranked game. So what you're seeing here is the start as all the players are dropping in, and I'm currently eyeballing out my little area that I'm going to go off into. So you can see the river down there, that's where I'm heading to. So instead of going to the middle, like some players do, I run straight off the side and I'm going to go start getting resources. The reason for this is I don't believe there's much of value in the middle and there's a lot of players. So if you're talking about high risk scenario, that's probably it. For me, I'm going to jump off. Anyone else who's jumping off with me is probably in a similar position, just with fists collecting resources. So they're not going to be much of a threat as long as I'm fast. So here you can see I'm jumping around in my inventory while I'm doing it. This way I'm keeping moving, as little downtime as possible. So really this game is about speed. How fast can I get set up so that at the end I can just come in and crush people? That's really what I'm looking for. Should probably be moving right there as I'm hitting that pickaxe into that rock. You know, like I'm doing on this one, a bit of a server lag there, that's fine. And I'm farming flint. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get my basic tools. I'm going to be setting up with spears in case of the bugs that are in the game. Chances are I'm coming against bugs at some point for sure. Spears are brilliant against them. And I'm going to be looking at bows. Bows are king regarding taming, killing, and just general PvP, especially early on. If I can get a bow up quick, I'm good to go. We're looking at probably going to survive quite far into the game if I get a bow up quick. So what we're looking at here is I've got all of that stuff. I've got my bow, so now I'm just running through the woods collecting berries. Berries are my main source of water and food in this game. A lot of people get dehydrated, they run straight off to a river. I don't mess around with that. I'm going to just chomp berries, slap it on a keybind when I'm thirsty, just hold that keybind down and good. Just met here is a player, just heard some rocks go, there he is. And I'm going to try and get a kill here. Kills are nice. Oh, missed him, and I'm just going to chase him around. Now this guy's running. He's as you can see, I'm better geared than him already. He's slower than me on his farm, and he's running off. This is a bit silly right here. I start chasing him. I know this guy's nearly dead, and I just want that kill. Got away from me, but that's like 15-20 seconds. Quite easily I've wasted doing that. Doesn't sound like much. Quite important, really. I could have been doing something else during that time. However, I did scare him off. And that's good, because I don't want other players near me, because if I go for a big tame, the last thing I want a player doing is going, oh, he's getting this Spino, I'll leave him be. That ain't going to happen, is it? He's taming a Spino, I need to sort that out quick. So I'm going to attract a lot of attention. In this game, as you'll see, well, you'll have a good look in a minute anyway. But yeah, some big tames do happen, and yeah, scaring the player off was a good idea. So I'm trying to set myself up. Basically I like to cross the river. The reason I do this is get away from players, and not many players will cross the river. If they do cross the river, chances are they know what they're doing, because there's metal over there, and that's probably what they're going for. So what I'm doing now is eyeballing what's going on around me, trying to get more narco berries. Super important for the tames. Going for thatch as well. Use tons of thatch for the arrows. There we go. So taming, so getting arrows for everything I need right now. So I'm having a look around me. What's around me? Any players? What animals have I got access to? I've got trikes over here. I mean, some people are quite happy with an army of trikes, not me. I see over there a Spino, and that's more, you know, what I'm about. Big tame. Like let's end the game with a decent animal. So you know, we're only a few minutes into the game and I'm already got my eyes set on this baby. Now the reason why I'm going for this now is because it's pretty much a get this and I'm set up. If I die, well, you know what, that's fine. But if I get this, I'm looking at quite easily a top position, like no problem. And it's gonna be clutch. With the wall moving in free for all, it's going to be clutch if I can get him tamed. Now, is this risky? Yeah, sure. I'm fighting a Spino. I've got my back to the area where all the players are rolling down, but I'm going for the win here. Yeah, and it's high risk, high reward. There we go. He's not going to drown. He's a big ass animal. I'm checking behind me. I've got rocks falling over there. I'm like, oh, I've got mega piranha here. They're going to be hitting the Spino. You know, it's not looking good, is it? Let's be fair. I'm in a bit of a pickle now. Arse against the river with fish that are going to demolish me and players. You know, it's just not happening. However, stick to the game plan. Farming some meat, which is obviously much needed. And we're going to go for it. We're going to go start this tame, or at least try to, make sure no one else tags it. If I don't get the tame, not a big issue. Right now, if I don't, what I mean is, obviously, if someone else tames it, that sucks. Not too worried about if I throw food in it right now. He can take it, because if I then get prime meat and throw it in him, he's just going to nosh on prime meat. Much better for me. Quicker tame that way than just throw a meat in him. So if anyone's wondering how this tame mechanic works, is the pets get hungry, they have a food meter just like you do. And the more hungry they are, as it depletes, then they eat food. So if I leave him quite hungry, I can then just throw in a bunch of prime meat. He's just going to go eat, and it'll be instant up pretty much. So yeah, I'm trying to get the mega piranha off. As you can see, they were hitting the Spino, so I needed to save him. And I've got this player who's on the beach, the one that I was worried about, and he was pounding me. So I must have hit him at this point, because he starts bolting it, and that's fine. You know, he's gone. Was that bad on his mistake? If he was a better player, should he have demolished my Spino? Yeah, totally. He should have been all over my Spino. However, it looks like I must have hit him, and he was like, ain't playing with this guy. So that's fine. He's gone. I'm pretty low at this point. Panicking quite a little bit because I've got a Spino in the water that I'm not actually taming, so anyone can just run up and start that, and you know that all my hard work is done, and I'm pretty low on health. So right now, not in the best of positions. So no, but it comes out good for me in the end, as you'll see. So at the moment, I'm just focusing on my own personal survival, trying to keep an eye on the Spino, and I know that I need prime meat. So this is my thought process right now. I need the prime meat, or otherwise I'm not going to get the Spino up in time, because that wall is shifting in. So I've seen a trike. Trike set in this game will give you a some prime meat. Just broke my bow on purpose there, just so I can. I don't want to be messing around with one single little bow, sorting out my inventory a bit. While I'm doing this, I'm letting my health regenerate. I've got enough. The reason why I believe I'm narcoing him, narco arrows instead, is it's a faster kill in my opinion. If I get him down, it's much quicker to get him unconscious than it is to kill him. So what I do is I knock him out. I went for the tame there. I was like, that's just like instinct, and I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? Need to kill him, and then I go back and kill him. So here we go. So that was a bit of a mistake. 10 seconds there, but that's fine. I realised that this pickaxe is just taking far too long, so I stab him. And he goes down. Get a prime meat. There we go. You can see the prime meat ticking in. And then I've got bugs on him. Bugs are not good. They stop me getting as much prime meat as I can. However, I'm quite low still. Thinking I'm about to die. I'm like almost cursing myself inside. Like, oh my god, that's a stupid way to go. But I'm good. Survive it. And no one's seen my Spino in all of that time. I had my back turned to it. No one's gone for it. That's fine. So here I am. I know the fish are dead, because I killed them earlier. What I'm scared of right now is a raptor running up to me and getting me. A player potentially could be hunting me right now. You've got to remember, I shot one not too long ago. So he could be going out for blood. I shot two actually. So right now I'm just like, okay, health needs to regenerate. Could have built a fire. Would have taken some time. Instead, I'm not broken bones. I know this water is fairly empty. I don't like the bugs flying around though. So, you know, my process right now is like a bit, do I go for the bugs? Do I just swim out there? Do I really want to be swimming with a bug on me? So I'm just getting wood, letting my health tick up a little bit, and I'm repairing that bow that I broke earlier, because the last thing I want to be doing is out there without a bow that works. So here we go. I'm in a position now, and I need to go back to the Spino. Now, one of the things that happens in this game is, yes, they tame faster, however, they also wake up quicker. So, what I don't realise is all this time that I've been messing about, and you saw how quickly I tamed it, knocked it down only recently. In the 5 minutes that I've been messing around, as I look now, he's ideally woken up. So I'm like, I see that as I come up and I'm like, first thing I throw on him was a narco berry. I'm like, okay, throw the prime meat on. He just noshed that away, and you saw he's also done one of the meat straight away. So we ate 2 things in that time. So if I had more prime meat, he would have ate 2 primes, and that would be a big chunk of taming done. So I'm quite conscious right now of players, but we're going under the mentality high risk, high reward, and I'm getting narcos. I know he's about to wake up, and I'm like, this bad boy needs some narcos in him. So just dropping some stuff right now because I don't want to be too heavy. And yep, here we go, and it's hot, and I don't like hot because I'm pretty sure my bones have broken at this point, if I'm correct. However, there we go. It's not so hot anymore. I'm going to start regenerating. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not in the best shape at the moment, but you just keep going. You keep going. You don't give up. You don't be like, oh, my bones are broken. Just stick to your plan. Keep going, and it's going to pay out. Or it should at least get you a rank. Like as long as you're in the top 33%, you're gonna get some points. Okay. So I've got narco berries in him. He's got meat. Got a couple of choices now. I'm thinking he needs more prime. I'm thinking I need hide armor as well. PvP area. Let's get some armor on me. I've got all of the hide from before, so I can just bomb that straight out, get it all on me. Bam. Okay. So now I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with myself. Health is a bit low, but now I need to be thinking end game. What do I need to win this game? More berries. However, what we really do need is meat, because my health is low, and one of the good things is with meat I can get my health back up. So what I'm going to do is I'm farming a few stones, collecting stones off the beach. It's much quicker than mining suckers. Just pick them up. Going to go for 3 campfires, slap them on a keybind, bam bam bam. Throw some wood in them, throw some meat in them, and I'm going to cook some meat. Now the brilliant thing with the cooked meat is that it regenerates your health. So for every piece of cooked meat that you eat, you get something like, I think it's 5 health or something. So basically slap that on a keybind, and then I can nosh that down, and I can top myself up a little bit. So there we go. We've got the fires cooking, and now I'm going for more berries, narco berries, and I'm like, oh, flying creature, I like you. So I missed him, that sucked, but however, I get him, miss him again. However he drops, that's fine, good. So I want to throw that in him, and boom, I'm gonna have myself a flying creature as long as that one kills it. Do I go for that egg? No. The reason for that, last thing I want is a dinosaur just running up to me like an angry trike and just pounding me, and sometimes they can take about a minute to get to you. It could be a trike from he's wandered down the beach, you just turn around and go for you. You think you're fine, the next thing you know is you've got your back turned to something and you've got a trike pounding you in the face or whatever. You get what I'm saying. Am I using the eggs in free for all? Not at the moment, so why even pick it up? So here we go. So got narco berries on him. He's taming quite slow. More prime meat, he'd probably be up by now, but right, as you can see, he's halfway. I've got him in a position though. Double taming's come up, so that's good. But I'm now thinking, okay, prime meat. That's really what I want. I really want prime meat at this point now. And I'm looking at the trike over there, and I'm thinking, you know what, I could also do with more tames. I'm going to go, like, the Spino, brilliant animal, don't get me wrong. Last thing you want to do is just be sat on one Spino. The reason why is I like to be on an animal as a tank, and then, or just an animal for me, and then I want my Spino running around. So I want to be like, I need like a flagship, so to speak, and then I need like a destroyer. My flagship is not the Spino, he is my destroyer. He's the one that's going in and doing my damage. If I'm in the mix, so regarding let's talk a little bit about what you do, how you approach your animal handling. Is most of the players are going to be off animals. So if they're off animals, your Spino's much faster if you're off it as well. He can run so much faster. If, however, I've got a player on a T-Rex or another Spino, I'm going to get on my Spino as well, because I do a lot more DPS when I'm on the Spino. He's going to attack better. However, he's slower. So you need to think about your situation, what's happening with the other players. Are they riding animals? If they're riding animals, yeah, sure, get on your Spino, go smash him. If he's running around, which is what happens quite often, the Spino's going to hunt down that player 10 times quicker. So what I'm doing now is I'm killing a trike and I'm taming a trike. So I did that wrong. Can you see the trike's level 31? Should have probably knocked him down. However, it didn't happen that way. What I do want is a prime meat with a double taming. I've got a good chance of getting him up. I have the wall moving in on me, so I'm just thinking get back there quick, throwing that health in. Probably should have waited on that, but there's the wall. So I'm in a bit of a panic. Double taming's just come off, so I'm late on the prime meat aspect of this, which is quite bad, obviously. However, that's the best I can do. So I'm throwing the prime meat in. I've got this wall moving in. So again, don't panic. One of the things that I see with some players is they panic. This wall moves in and they're like, kick. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going all or nothing here. I'm either turning up with a Spino or I'm not turning up at all. That is my game plan here. I'm sticking to my guns. Now, what I see in a second is something that quite scares me. And you'll see it in a second. I'm going for my meat as well, and I got the wall. Got bugs on me. It's not going well for me right now. So I'm running back to my Spino. Yeah. So now my Spino is currently behind the wall. So I'm checking him, making sure he's okay. Yep, you're good. You're not drowning, anything like that. Okay, so playing with a ring here. And then what I see, as I was trying to describe, is a player. I've got a player over here. I'm like, oh no, he's going for the pterodon. That's fine. You go for the pterodon. I'm going to run up and hit you with a spear. So straight behind him, yank. Yeah, oh, it broke. That sucked. Switched to my arrows. And I'm going to peg him. He can't move, so I got 2 hits on him, and he's as you can see, he's quite slow. So I hit him again, and he's gone. So done. What has he got? Does he have anything I want? Berries. I want berries and arrows. Well, he's got the arrows. I'll just take them. So he missed my pterodon. He's missed my Spino in the water. To be fair, that guy kind of deserved to die. If I'm not, if I'm going to be brutally honest. So I'm going to get my pterodon. I've got my Spino in the water. There we go. Pterodon's up. Now, what I'm thinking now is I have a flying creature. He's actually quite fast. What I could do is wait for the Spino to get up. I'm looking for my trike right now, just so you know, because I knew I was taming it. I'm like, where the hell is that trike? And I thought it was over here. It's actually behind me. I just didn't realise it. He's up here somewhere. And I'm thinking, well, let the Spino get up. I can then jump on the pterodon. And I can fly out, call the Spino after me, and then fly back into the zone. Don't have to do that in the end, but that was my ultimate, go big or go home scenario. So letting the pterodon kill the flies back there. Reason for that is I want him to level up. I need more stamina on him, which is good for him. So I've called the Spino, get back into the ring. So there we go. I have pterodon, Spino, and now I'm like trike. Well, I'm actually more like need the food first because I'm about a Foxtrot Oscar off here. But I grab all of that. Now I'm going to go. There's my trike. Spot him. I'm like, sweet, get him. However, he's stuck on a tree, and I don't realise this until I'm halfway up the cliff. One of the worst things about this game, and I don't like it, is that the trikes, for example, the trike is about 5 times the size of this little bit of bamboo. However, the bamboo messes the trike up, and that sucks. So that happens, and all around the ring is just, it's a nightmare. It's little bits of bamboo, little bits of wood. So you have to do what I'm doing now, which is keep constantly free. Now there's a couple of ways you do this. I could ride the Spino up there and I could just attack, and I just break everything. I do that at one point, I'm pretty sure here. I'm just emptying stuff right now because I want to be light, because I know that if chances are I need to hop on that Pterodon, I need to be light. If I'm too heavy or too fat, as I like to say, the Pterodon's just going to go nowhere, and that's not going to be good for me. So I'm trying to stay as light as possible now. So here we go. It's fog as well, and I don't like fog, and I'm looking for the best route up. I got this wall pressuring me constantly, and I'm faced with some rocks. I'm like, oh damn. Looking around, I'm like, yeah, the navigation, the path thing here is not going to work. Can I get the Spino to manually move around? No. Panic kind of scenario now. I'm like, oh, I've got this wall moving in on me. So I'm like, you know, screw it, we're going through. We're just going to mine the wall. We're going to, hopefully, it's one big rock, and we're just going to shatter the whole rock, and that will give me a way up. Not panicking. I'm just, you know, my game plan here is just get through this rock. So I'm going to mine through it. If need be, worst case scenario, hop on the Pterodon, just fly over it. I'll stay safe, and we'll hide somewhere for a bit. So now I'm faced with this jungle, kind of backpedaling up, trying to make sure to try, and I see the trike. I'm like, oh no, trike, really? So I have to go back for the trike, and it's, yeah, fog's lifted, brilliant. That's what I needed. Just gives me a little bit more of an ease. But yeah, look at him, he's 5 times the size of this, and I'm smashing him in the face because he's like pretty much impaled on it. And I'm like, you know what, you're stupid anyway. If I hit you with a couple of pickaxes, maybe you'll learn. So we're moving up. I'm just making sure everything works, trying to navigate as best as I can through stuff. I'm faced with these trees, and I'm like, you know what, Spino's big. I'll just start attacking stuff, knock down these trees. Hopefully the trike will make it. Don't like trikes anyway because they annoy me. He's getting stuck on the Pterodon here. Pterodon is irritating in the sense of if I'm on an animal, he's gonna just get in the way of it because he's following me. But that's fine. Okay, so I'm attacking the Anklo. I want levels basically on the animals now. My thing is right now, my process is, okay, I need to get closer to the center. That's fine. I've done that. I'm well ahead of this wall now, which is gonna be moving. So right ahead of me, I've got some players, and they've got a bunch of Anklos. So one of the drops earlier on was all of those Anklos, and it looks like they tamed most of them, which is fine. They started charging me, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get involved. You know, you wanna start chasing me with your Anklos? That's fine. I'll just drag them away a little bit. So I just move away. Anklos are quite slow. They're not the fastest of animals. My trikes and my stegos definitely much faster than them, so I can kite them around all day, and I'm just going to take him out into the woods. So if this player's bad, he's going to lose half of his animals all over the map. Good scenario for me. So going through my head, I'm thinking, you know what, you've actually got a nice little army there. Would I want to take you on right now? No, not at all. Do not want to fight your army of Anklos because they're pretty beastly against the low level Spino. However, Dodo is not, and Dodo is going to die. So I'm still thinking I need levels on these creatures. So I'm just having a look at him, smashing stamina in. Beautiful thing of stamina is that it's going to let him fly longer. So how the bird works, if anyone doesn't know, is that as you sit on him and fly around, he depletes his stamina. So I want more stamina in there so that it takes longer for him to drop. So that's how that works. So he is a glass cannon. If I put health in there, he's not going to see much health. One crossbow is going to take him down, couple of arrows, one rifle for sure, he's dead. So he is not anything other than a flying creature to harass players, but mainly for me to sit on, watch people die, and that's pretty much it. He's my little protection to get me safe. So we're trying to level stuff up here. So just I'm letting my animals attack. because that's what I want. And I'm playing on the ring. As you can see, I'm outside the ring right now. I'm playing on it, and the reason for that is I want to be right on the edge as possible. I'm not going to run up to the middle. There's no benefit for me. There's very few animals, if any, maybe a drop. But what I am looking for is just anything I can kill to level up my animals, because that's really what it's about. I've got double taming on at the moment, but really, do I want to tame another level 4 trike? Is it going to be beneficial to me? Probably not. If I can get another couple of levels on my Spino, which is going to be more HP, more melee damage, this is what I'm focused on right now. My army of an army of level 4 trikes is not going to be win right now. An army of level 60 trikes, whole different ball game, but that's not where we're at. Now, again, I'm just dealing with the pathing issues on the pets, so making sure they come. I'm like, oh no, I've got Spino on one side of a rock, trike on the other. Here we go. So I need to get out to an angle where they can path themselves correctly as they chase me. So we're getting quite close to the ring. It's just up ahead over the hill. So what I'm doing right now is I've thought to myself, you know what, he needs to go on neutral. So if I get shot, basically how this system works is, if I get shot now, he is not going to chase. If the Pterodon gets hit, he is going to go hunting, and that's fine, because if someone hits my Pterodon, I don't want him sat there just going, you know what, I'm going to take it. He's not a tank, he needs to just move. If I get hit, however, my trike and my Spino are going after it. So if a player shoots me, what is going to happen right now is my trike and Spino are going to chase the hell out of him, and my Pterodon is going to stay with me, and as soon as I get hit, I'm just going to hop on the Pterodon and fly, and I'm just going to watch the trike and the Spino chase the player. That sounds good to me, in my opinion anyway. That means that I'm safe as best as I can be, and I've got two animals chasing the player that hit me. So that's why I did that. I try not to leave pets on passive. We are talking about PvP. The last thing I want is, for example, me to disconnect, my pets be on passive, and someone can just kill me and then yank the pets. No, that is not happening. So I'm now playing on the hill right here. I'm not going to go up. Looking around, a couple of things I'm looking for right now at this point in the game. Stuff to kill still. I really want to level up as much as possible. I'm checking their levels. I'm like, please have leveled up, please have leveled up. I need them as high as possible when we're going up there. I'm also looking for players. So there's a few access ramps up here. As you can see, this is one of the access ramps. So potentially with 4 of us here, I'm going to have another player swing by and use this access ramp as well. That can happen. So I need to be on the lookout for that. I don't like playing in this inventory right now. However, I do need to heal him. As if you want to just know what I'm doing, I'm remote using, making him eat the meat, because every time he eats the meat, he's going to heal 5 HP. So one stack of 20 is 100 HP. So basically, if I've got 8 stacks of meat on there, I can heal him 800 HP quite quickly. If I just let him tick up on his natural healing, it's too slow. It is not going to be effective. You're going to roll into the middle with a Spino that potentially leveled up his health, but you're going to roll into the middle with a Spino that's nearly dead. Not a good scenario to be in. So make sure you're healing your animals. So right now I'm thinking, you know what, that was a pretty poor start on my behalf. However, we're in a good little shape here. We've got a trike, we've got a Spino, and we've got the Pterodon. So I'm thinking right now, if a player's good, he's probably got shotguns and rifles. That could be quite deadly to me. That wouldn't take much. Shotgun, just so you know, would annihilate my Spino quite easy. If you get a shotgun right up close to the Spino, just, I know, run it. Well, I'm engaged in something, and another player runs up into the side of a Spino and just empties 2 clips in it. Chances are he's blowing my Spino to shreds. Why am I not running up there as well? I want the other 4 to fight. One of the things is, yeah, I'm in a strong position. I'm not stupid. If I engage in another player right now, I'm gonna open myself up for opportunity of someone attacking me. So, for example, if I start having, if I engage with the guy with all the anklos, then, like I said, that would leave room for a sniper to take me out, finish off a half-dead Spino, all of this stuff. That is not going to be a scenario. What I want to go up there at the last minute, and I want to pick off the final guy the last guy, who is probably at that point going to be nearly dead. That is my plan. That is how you win the match. You do not go up there just trying to be like, I'm king, slap everyone down. You're not going to come out of that situation good. Someone's going to take advantage of you. You're going to lose animals. You're going to use your ammunition if that's the kind of player you are. You're going to give away your position. There's just so much that's going to go wrong if I go up there right now. So I'm going to literally hang on this wall, and I do not want to go up. So I'm moving them up slightly. The reason for this is I don't want at the last minute a Spino to fall off the cliff and then I have to go chase him around. I'm repairing my bows. I'm making sure I'm going up there. The last thing I want is PvP, and I've got a bow that's about to break. So I'm making sure right now I'm in a position where this game is going to come out my way. Wishing everyone luck, because there's 4 of us left, which is quite rare in freefall, if I'm honest. Usually it's it's usually about 3 of us, and usually the deaths have already started by now. So because people aren't dying at this point, I'm quite confident that these players are not stupid either. So I know this is going to be a good little fight. Just asking what people have got. He says he's got shotguns and pistols. He says it's his first game, and to be fair, if he's shotguns and pistols and stuff for his first game, he's doing quite well. Another build is just to rush out to the metal and get all of that stuff. And like I said, it's one of the things that I'm scared of. So I'm like, you know what, fair play to you, mate. I'm actually not quite happy with the situation of running up there and chasing down a guy with a long neck rifle. So anyway, I'm just chilling on this ring. As you can see, I'm not too worried about being outside it for a few seconds, and I'm just inching up, and I then crouch and crawl, because the last thing I want to do is pop over with a long neck rifle on me. So I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to run a little bit, get the Pterodon up, and there we go. I'm chilling on my Pterodon. No, I fall off him, get back on him, and I just move around on this guy. I'm not going to shift move him, but I'm just flying around so that this guy, if he is trying to kill me with a long neck rifle, he's going to have a harder time doing it. He's probably going to hit my Pterodon. Pterodon's sacrificial at the end of the day. What would happen if I got shot is my Spino would then just instant go for him, and I'd just be at the back quite happy just watching it. So this is a good scenario for me. I'm slowly trickling around the edge. I'm not going to the center. I'm watching the other guy in the middle, and what happens, as you're going to see, is I see another player on the right, and I'm pretty sure what happened in this case is that the player on the right is the guy with the shotguns and the long neck rifles, and he shoots at the guy in the middle, and as you can see, all of the animals are just going for him. They're just running him down, and here we go. So in a second, what you're going to see is, while I'm messing around with this, I'm just checking his stamina, by the way, just seeing when I can jump back on him, checking if he's got food in case I need to heal him. What happens is the guy in the middle is going to just go and annihilate the guy who just shot at him. What I do as a mistake is I let the other guy in the middle loot the body, because I'm pretty sure he didn't have all of those weapons. But yeah, so what happens now, yeah, one guy's just died, so the guy with the ankles has guns now, and he's going to get more guns because obviously he's just killed a guy with another gun. However, I know there's 3 of us, so I'm just chilling out still, and I'm just waiting for the other 2 to engage each other. I'm hoping that this other guy can do a bit of damage to these anklos. However, I know this guy in the middle, he's pretty strong right now. He's scaring me, that's for sure, and I've got a Spino behind me. So here we go. So I'm slowly moving in. I'm trying to eyeball what's going on, and I see them over there, just creeping in. I'm really curious as to what's going on. And my thought process is basically, when can I take the advantage? Right, it's me and him left right now, and I know this, so it's fine. I can go to the middle because I want to know what's going on, and I know that he's just killed 2 people and he's potentially got loot. So I see him, That's fine, and I'm trying to say attack him, attack him, attack him. I hold T. Basically, you get this little menu up by holding T. I'm gonna attack this target. So now my Spino is straight on the player. Ignores everything else. Straight on the player. Here he is, and then the trikes engage him, and he stops. But this player's been hit. He's been hit. He's been hit, and I go and I shoot, and boom, done.